Earlier this year we came across a very interesting video, portraying potential paranormal activity in a nearby town. After contacting the owner of the footage, he told us about an incident that would take us on a journey we never seen coming. This is that journey.
It was kind of a spur of the moment thing, and I wasn't expecting until I don't know. It didn't seem like a big, huge cleansing for me, but it was just fairly simple for me. But it's funny, how things you think not a whole lot of, and then it just, becomes this bigger, bigger thing.
We're headed over there right now. Alright guys, we're at our next adventure. The Oak Lodge in Grand Bend. Stories said that this place is haunted. Much going on back here. We're gonna try and get in here, but I'm not 100% sure if we will be able to. So nobody really knows the true story of what happened here, but we have heard that it got so bad that they basically just shut her down and never did anything with it. It's been standing like this ever since it shut down. We don't know the exact date. There's not much information on this place. It's almost like the city just decided to forget about it. Unfortunately, it's all boarded up. No windows open. Don't see any way of getting up there. Unless we had a ladder. Any readings?
Alright guys, we're going to run the EMF meter. Now this is an abandoned building, so there shouldn't be anything running through it. No. Oh. Got a 6 and a 5 up by the sign right here. 1, 5, 7. $15. Well, I took this to an electric box I took it to a box in the back. No. There's an exposed light socket up there, but again, this building has been abandoned for a while. Nobody's lived in it. It's not maintained. Well, not to the point where somebody would be looking after it all the time. Zeros. And you'd be getting something around here if it's right here. Oh. door too.
Yep. As I was saying on my video, I said this place was so haunted they just picked up and left. And they couldn't even tear it down, they just left it as it was.
Somebody obviously looks after it once in a while, but nobody's here maintaining it every day.
I don't know, maybe this has something significant to do with the spirit. The 1898.
Yeah. Or it could just be standing on the other side of this wall. Unfortunately, we can't get in to do any further investigation right now.
No one's here. As I said, like the stories are crazy. As I said, like they just picked up and left. It was so haunted, but
Yeah, and if you come around to the side over here, there's a box with cords running in it. I tried to put it up to the box. I didn't get any reading, so I don't think there's an electric cord right there.
these aren't exposed. Might not get anything. If they're not exposed. Too short.
Yeah, I can see in if I press my camera right to the window.
But anyway, since we can't get in to do a full investigation, guys, we're not gonna. The stories are out there. We're not gonna stake our name on it. Yeah, we can get in there and figure out stuff.
Somebody does own this place, so maybe
Maybe we'll look into it.
yeah, maybe we'll try to get permission to get inside next time.
We'll have to figure out who owns it. Maybe Oakwood still owns it. And then we'll head over to Oakwood Resort and see if they still own it.
So, first thing that happened here was this thing here. No, it was this temperature reader for the M&M cooler.
Okay.
So it sat up here. So So I'm sitting here just doing my thing, and I hear this. I heard that.
Oh yeah.
I look over and it's lit up, and there's a number on there. I don't remember the number. I just brushed it off as, you know, like a smoke detector.
Yeah,
Maybe the
malfunction
batteries
or
are going.
something. Yeah.
And a week later, I was out mopping the floor, and I hear this. I heard that.
Like
Like-
a scan. Yeah.
Like my kid, he knows how to scan things, but I'm like, okay, well, there's nobody in the store. And that's the only time this has happened. I've been here 3 years. That's never happened. I wasn't freaked out, but like, what the hell's going on?
Yeah.
First that, and a week later this thing. And then I believe it was the pump where that Jeep was. So that was the next thing. And then people said, well, it's, you know, it's probably from the wind.
Yeah.
I'm like, I've been here 3 years. It's
Yeah.
been windy more than just one day.
Yeah, especially down here by the water, right?
And that's never happened. The other 3 hoses weren't moving at all.
Mm-hmm.
And then, see those carrot candies right there?
These ones?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the next thing that happened.
Yeah.
I don't know if I showed you that video or not.
I seen the 2 videos you posted on Facebook. One was something falling off a rack,
And that was
then
that.
yeah, one was the gas pump coming
And
out.
that was the one where we were closed.
Yeah.
Nobody was even here.
So how did you find out that that thing fell out?
So I came in and grabbed a coffee, and Joni says, the morning girl, she says, when you get a chance, look at the camera from last night.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, so why not? I'm like, boop. Didn't fall all day long.
Mm-hmm.
So, there's nobody in there. We're closed. The alarm didn't go off. The motion sensor, there's nothing.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Nothing happened before my son moved.
Yeah.
I,
And nothing happened
and I
since.
found, and I found his Ouija board, and I just threw it in garbage.
Uh-huh.
And a buddy of mine who knows a lady in Clinton, she does like, she's into crystals, and she said you can't just throw it out. You have to do a certain. So she came to my house and did her thing.
Yeah.
Since then, nothing's happened. Like
That's
I said,
awesome.
I don't know. It's a coincidence, or I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, so the Ouija board that he had, was it like a bought one or one that he actually made it? He made
ripped
it.
up a cardboard box and he wrote the letters
Yeah.
on it. And I
That's-
don't know what he used for a.
For like the planchette thing,
Yeah.
the mover thing. Yeah, yeah. That's crazy. Did he show interest in like ghosts and your son paranormal stuff before
Well,
you found the
he's-
Ouija, or?
Like I said, he's told me that he was seeing demons and shit like that.
Yeah.
You know, he's. I don't know.
That's interesting. The lady from Clinton, do you know her? Like, do you know her name, or is there any way we could like?
Jackie is her name.
Jackie. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
She has a store over there. She sells crystals and
Okay.
stuff like that.
Somebody like that would be good for us to talk to too.
So it's weird that nothing's happened since I.
Yeah, had the blessing or the yeah.
So did you know that lady before, or like?
Jackie?
Yeah.
I
So
never-
how did you find her?
Through a buddy of mine that's renting from me,
Mm-hmm.
from me, through him.
And she has a business in Clinton, you said.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Journeys of the Soul.
Journeys of the Soul. Okay.
So yeah, her name's Jackie, and
Yeah, we found it on Google. We'll probably give her a
when
ring.
you
Or...
talk to her, you know, you just mention my name.
Yeah.
And she knows.
Hi, you've reached Jackie at Journeys of the Soul. If you leave me your name and number and a detailed message, I will get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you. Have a great day.
Hi Jackie, my name is Steve. I'm from London, Ontario. We got your information from Andrew from Grand Bend. You had done a cleansing on his house. We're just wondering if we head out your way at some point in time, if you wouldn't mind to sit down and have like an interview with us. But just give me a call back.
Not bad, not bad. Just sitting in the shop here, but there's a few people here, so I missed your call there.
Oh, no problem.
Yeah. Were you thinking of heading up this way today?
We could if you have time. We're in Grand Bend at the moment, so we can leave Grand Bend and head over to your way.
Okay, sure. You know where you're headed then? Do you?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Andrew
it's just
gave
on
us
Highway 4.
the information, so
Okay, excellent.
perfect.
We tell him thank you.
So just to kind of clarify, I don't know if I left it on the message. Me and my friend are paranormal investigators from London.
Okay. Okay. No, you didn't say that.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if I
Yeah.
left that on the message. But
Right.
we were looking, we had been talking to Andrew for the last little while about his place.
Okay.
He had texted us when you went over to his place to do the cleansing,
Yeah.
that everything had stopped after that. So we're just wondering if we can kind of get like an interview of like the whole situation.
Sure. Yeah.
Just to kind of see it from your like point of view of like what was there and everything that you did to cleanse the place.
Okay. Yeah, I will. I'll be. I can tell you right now, like it was kind of a spur of the moment thing, and I wasn't expecting until I don't know. It didn't seem like a big, huge cleansing for me, but it seemed fairly simple for me. But maybe, yeah, I'd be up to travel with you guys if you're still interested in coming down.
Oh yeah, for sure. We're headed over there
I was
right
like,
now.
it's funny, how things you think not a whole lot of, and then it just, becomes this bigger thing. But I was so happy when all this activity stopped for it, like all the stuff that was happening, whatever, it just kind of stopped.
All right. Well, here we are in Clinton, Ontario, and we are at Journey of the Souls. Journey of the Soul. Nice. We're here with Jackie that performed the cleansing on Andrew's house in Grand Bend, which you just heard the interview just before this one, obviously. And yeah, we figured we'd come all the way out here and hear it from the horse's mouth, I guess you could say, like exactly what happened. So I guess we'll start off with like, and as I said, no pressure on if there's any questions you don't want to answer, we got no problem. Just let us know and we're cool with that. So we'll start off with like how you met Andrew, I guess. You don't have to say specific names if somebody introduced you, but was it like through a mutual friend or did you know him before?
Yeah, so I was visiting a friend that lived by Andrew's place, and they were friends or had connected, and when I had arrived, he just asked if I told me what was going on at Andrew's house, and he asked if I would go over and cleanse it for him. So I wasn't really prepared to do a cleansing or anything that day, but I did happen to have what I would call my medicine bundle or a bundle with me, and so I said, sure, I'll go over, check it out.
So it happened like the day of, you're just going over, nice.
we walked over.
No point in waiting, right?
No, yeah. So I didn't really know a whole lot going in.
Okay. And then, so I'm guessing he contacted Andrew or she. And Andrew was fine with you coming over.
Yeah.
And then,
sure, come on over.
When you walked into like his house, what did you feel?
I could feel a bit of a heaviness.
Okay.
For sure. I mean, that would be expected, I guess, to some degree. And just kind of introduced, right? Got to know him a little bit.
For sure.
Just sort of asked what's been happening, and he told me a bit of background, which he's already shared with you. So, there was a homemade Ouija board involved, I recall, actually. Just recalled that like a minute ago. I was like, oh yeah, there was, I remember a Ouija board thing, like a cardboard. We had a cardboard. And I believe he had thrown it out, or was just gonna, no. Bring that back here and let me just check it out and like just see. So I recall doing initially, I think that was the first thing I addressed there, And so I tapped in and followed my medicines and did some cedar and stuff on there. I can't remember exactly.
No problem.
Fortunately, yeah, I don't know how much I'll recall right now because
Believe it or not,
a bit of a trance state.
the reason why we're recording most of the stuff we do is because by the time we get home, we don't remember half the stuff we did. We'll watch over the footage and be like, when did we do that?
Right.
So, but
yeah, I recall working with some of the, and in my bag I always have sage, cedar, the 4 medicines, right, sweetgrass, and tobacco. So at the time I did whatever I was called to sort of place, and I did a cleansing on it and made sure it was closed and whatever that needed to be done, and then he could put it in the fire and then burnt that, which was fine. And I remember smudging, saging him and his other son.
okay.
Only because he wanted to, because he was watching, right? So I was like, did you want some too? And he enjoyed that. And then I recall going around the house. And the dog, he had a dog there, and she glued to me through the whole thing. It was really cool. I was like, oh, you're coming to help me. Thank you. Keeping watch, right? Like the animals are super helpers, super duper helpers.
I was going to ask you that. Do you think that they have the sense to detect things that we probably can't?
Absolutely. Yeah. That most humans would miss or just miss.
Yeah.
And yeah, so she was like right by me. And then actually when I was in the one room that felt heaviest for me, and the area, there was a closet beside too. Anyhow, I remember going through and she literally stood at the door of that room. And then when I came through and went outside, I was just, she followed me the whole time. So she was a little helper that day, for sure.
That's cool.
That's why I like dogs.
Right.
He's got cats. They don't like to move around at all.
Right. And I think I recall too, and I haven't even had a chance to mention this to Andrew, but I don't think I did. I might have. I think I've only seen him a couple of times since. But it was kind of after I had done all like the cleansing and stuff.
Yep.
That he then told me about the other stuff at his work, which was right next door. And I was like, oh wow, that's pretty, that's active for sure. And I recall, I believe, even after, like when I was at home or something, I just sort of energetically I was like, maybe I should just make sure that things are clear. So I remember doing something afterwards too
For his work.
because I don't have to physically go
Yep.
to any spot, right?
Okay.
We can just do it from here. I can just sit here. Clear.
Easy work, baby.
Right? So, yeah, it's really been a journey.
So you did his house and his job then?
Mm-hmm.
Like,
and then I hadn't actually even had a chance to talk to, but then I did find out from my friend and him, the next time that I was there, like, yeah, no, like they had no activity and everything feels good. So I was like, oh yay, good. That's awesome. Right? So it's pretty informal.
that's
But,
basically what it comes down to. Hopefully whatever you do helps out the people that you're doing it for, right? So
absolutely.
now the main question that when we originally talked to Andrew that I wanted to know was, because he told us about the Ouija board. Now, was the Ouija board used to contact a ghostly presence, or was it used to conjure up a demon?
Right. So I, as you're asking that, the feeling that I got was basically maybe the intent that it was very inexperienced use.
Okay.
So I felt like they didn't get far with it, and that's why actually it was so simple, easy kind of for me to sort of just, let's just make sure that there's nothing attached to it, or that, you know, whatever's going on here. That's what I'm recalling right now. Is that it felt like that may have been his intent, like whoever
conjure up a
had
demon,
made it, or to connect. I feel like more like right now, I don't think I tapped into that before, but right now as I'm feeling that, I feel like he was just looking for this connection to help him, right?
Okay.
Do whatever he was, you know, he was struggling. He was very much struggling, right? So I feel like he was using it to connect.
For sure.
Although he could have easily...
He just didn't know what he was trying to connect to.
He could have easily probably conjured demons without knowing what he was doing, right? And did he? I don't know. Close. It's close.
Close?
But I feel like it's close.
Like I feel like you, if it was like a full-blown demon, you probably would have felt that.
I would know if that was
like,
in the presence,
exactly,
for sure.
so.
And yeah, I've been recently, like I said, gifted even more tools now that were not just of my intuition and whatever, my knowing and whatnot. Interestingly enough, for cleansing demons and entities out of houses and people. So
I was just gonna ask if she thought like the Ouija board was the reason behind the activity, but you guys kind of already touched on that a little bit.
Yeah. It's always the user, right? Like the
So
the board itself. It's like a deck of cards, right? These cards are not any of the tools. There's more negative connotation or like lower vibrational connotation with the Ouija board because it's just been so Hollywooded in film, those types of things. But really, truthfully, it's like any other divination tool, and maybe it's a lot to do with the user and the energy behind how it's being used and what's
exactly
done.
And that kind of leads me into my next question.
Of course it does.
I'm really good at this stuff. Do you believe the reason why the cleansing came so easily to you was the fact that after Andrew kicked out his son, whatever he had conjured up kind of mostly went with him and it didn't really stay in the vicinity?
That's interesting.
So basically the question would be like, do you think he's possessed by something, or was it kind of attached to the house per se, right?
I don't know that he, I guess if we look at maybe your definition of possession, right? So, because I believe people can be affected by spirit and entities to doing things, but not necessarily meaning that they're possessed. I'm writing another book. No, it's like because my children all had experiences, right? And I can remember my son, you know, specifically in the reader medium, one of my teachers that I had received training from, one day was giving me a reading in our class, and then she told me and confirmed for me that my son, you know, things he didn't even know why he was doing certain things or not doing certain things, but it was like a spirit in the house that was kind of making him
controlling
do
him?
these things, right? And yeah,
like physically
instilling
controlling
that in
his
him.
body, or just
let's say
like
instilling that in him. So instilling that thought into him to do that, or feeling or whatever. And I can remember one time he was about 16, 17 maybe. And he told me what had happened after I got home. And he said he went downstairs, and the moment that he set foot onto the basement, which was into his sister's room, right? So there was his sister's room, laundry room, and then a furnace room in the basement. And so the moment he stepped onto the floor, he heard wet feet in the next room, like run through. And so then he ran upstairs crying, screaming, but he didn't know why he had gone downstairs. I was like, why were you going into Marley's room anyway? And you could see that he was being truthful, but he's like, I don't really know.
Definitely looked older from the street. Broken window. Pretty sure this is where Bathsheba lives. Alright guys, if I die here, let my mother know I loved her. Are any spirits here with us today? I ain't going up there. This video gets 1,000 likes, I'll come back and go upstairs in the night. Alright. Time to get out of here just in case the owners come back. We've been in trouble. What's that wall over there? Well, we're here. It's pretty crazy in there. There's like an upstairs to that thing. I didn't go upstairs, but like, well, if this video gets 1,000 likes, I'll come back here at nighttime. I'll go upstairs. Watch your step here. Brick wall. This looks like a bunch of junk. Alright guys, we're out and about, walking around the town, checking it out. First time here, so cool little shops. Cool little town. Spend this summer in your backyard. So we're headed over to the little library that's here. The story has it the owner had a run-in with the ghosts at the ALBION hotel. So we're gonna go see if she's there. And if she is, if she'll be nice enough to give us an interview. It just seems so weird, you know, coming from like a big city. And I'm like, oh, look at this post office, so cute. So is this a map of the whole thing? This is the whole Bayfield. I think it's pretty big on a map though. Huh. We're somewhere around the square here, so we're about there. Very hard to see with the reflection. Alright, well. Yeah, what's this? William Gibbon Memorial Race donated by Trillium Yachts. Pretty cool. Little shop here. Pretty interesting. 1893. I wonder if that was just the year they were built. Alright. Well, we'll reconvene once we get to the bookshop. Well, alright, we're back. We found a bookshop. Okay, we're gonna head on in there. We're not gonna film, obviously, while we're in there. But we're gonna talk to the lady, see if we can get an interview. But we are here. This is a village bookshop.
I don't remember hearing anything but a pilot.
You know what? What is it?
It's funny, how things you think not a whole lot of, and then it you know, becomes this bigger thing. But I was so happy when all this activity stopped for it, like all the stuff that was happening, whatever, just kind of stopped, and I was like, that's fantastic. Interesting. I'm just watching all this stuff. Oh, together.
Alright guys, we finally made it. We're at the Albion Hotel. Right here. We're gonna head on up to our room. Check it out. We'll see you guys in there. Alright guys, well we finally made it. We're in the room. We got some tennis balls around here. We got one there, one there. We're gonna hopefully We didn't get room 4 that we apparently heard that is most haunted, right, Sean?
Yeah, the
Most active room.
Apparently, according to everybody else, but we didn't find anything about it.
So
Room 4 specifically.
you gotta feel around the room. It's a nice room. Oh, what the fuck? Did you see that?
In the mirror.
Holy shit!
I seen it.
I didn't even. I just kind of heard it.
That was crazy.
That is crazy.
We've literally been in the room for like what, 45 minutes?
Yeah, not even.
Not even an hour yet.
What the fuck?
Oh, that was nuts. I seen it in the mirror as you were walking over there doing the video of the room.
Yeah, EMF reader? We got one, don't we?
Yeah, we have 2.
Let's crack one open. Let's see if we got anything. Oh, is there anything here? Okay, we're not getting anything. Let's run both of them. We'll run both just in case. Also, we should.
It's a pretty sturdy,
Yeah, like.
pretty sturdy door.
Okay. Like you gotta put some power, like. Right.
Oh, no readings all around. Zero
That's weird.
still.
That's weird. All right. Well, first thing. That's crazy. That's like the first thing we've had too. Just we're sitting charging up our phones. I'm like, well, let's take a picture of the room,
Yeah.
and boom, like that.
Yeah, we're really just getting like some extra stock footage to use in between shots.
Yeah.
We're not even ready to go yet.
No.
It's already going down.
Surprisingly, the tennis ball didn't fall though. That was weird though.
Yeah.
Oh. We got something.
Did you get something? A little spike?
Yeah. 7, 9, 10. And some spikes here. Oh, 20. 27. So we got something here.
It's crazy, and look inside. Usually there's a TV or something in here. There's nothing in this one.
Oh, there's a power bar.
There is, but everything's unplugged in the back.
We'll put it right beside the power bar here so you guys can see it. It's only going up to 3, 2, 1, 0. So there it is.
The only thing plugged into the outlet over here is the lamp.
I'm trying to focus the camera a little bit here. Again, guys. Oh boy. Hold this for a second. Not available. Okay, hold it there. Alright guys, so you can see it's right beside the power bar here. We're getting nothing. Absolutely nothing. Now before we close these doors, we do have, wait. Just show them like, let's show them the,
Outlets.
got a few new toys, guys.
The only thing plugged in right now is the lamp, which is over here, which would not give us any electrical readings over here.
Okay, so let's show the camera. So we got this new toy. Basically just a heat gun. You point, tells you the temp. Very nice and basic.
First thing that happened here was this thing here. Temperature reader for the M&M cooler.
So we're gonna shoot on the inside. I'll let you know what it is. It is 18.1 inside of it. Okay, let's close it because we got the EMF readings while it was closed. Okay, we'll shoot right at the door. It is 18.8. So 0.7 degrees warmer on the outside. And then let's grab the EMF reader. Just restarted it.
I'm getting a little bit. And I just had it in there. I literally just had it in there when I was getting zeros.
So something has attached itself to the outside of this thing. I don't know if this has like some sentimental value to the Elliott family. It's like, oh, minimum, like constantly like 5 minimum, and then it goes like so. No matter where we're at, it's like right here. Like 10, 20. Got some potato chips there.
Does he look like there's nothing? Zero.
Like here inside, 0.
Zero down here. It's only up.
Got a blanket on that one. Nope. 5. Nope. Back down to 0. Only when it comes on the outside of it. It's like something's attached to itself, like outside.
Yeah, hold it back a little bit.
And right back inside, 0. Alright. And as you can see right now, this is going up to the ceiling. So I don't know if this board has something to do, maybe it was, because it seems pretty old. I don't know if it's 150 years old, but it seems pretty old. Alright, one more time, we'll try the gun. Just to make sure that we're 100% positive here. Could you see the numbers on it? So on the inside, guys, it is hotter now. It is 19.1. This would box up on that. Okay, so before it was 18.1 on the inside. Oh, it's getting hotter. 20.1. So the outside of this is hotter than the inside.
And keep in mind, we have not turned the heater on. There's no air conditioning on. The
rest of the room's at 0.5, 20. Like it's consistent with like the room temp. You know, room's anywhere between 18 to 20, except for the heater here, which is in the 40s, but that's obviously it's a gas powered here, so I'm guessing it's supposed to be warmer. So yeah, so it's not really like off compared to the room, it's just weird the fact that it did open up. The inside, we're getting no EMF readings off of it. The outside we get EMF readings, and then the inside is also colder than the outside of it, so that's kind of strange. And of course, we did have the where it opened up, so what more you need. This is obviously a haunted piece of furniture.
which is in our room
Yeah,
that we're staying in
yeah, we're sleeping.
all night.
Right beside it. That's where we're sleeping. So we're gonna let Sean sleep on the left side.
All right, guys, this is it. This is the start. This is the beginning, and we picked the camera up because we needed to. We weren't even ready yet. So once we start actually getting into it, I'm excited to see what we can find. All right, we'll catch back with you guys soon.
Alright guys, finally we made it to Bayfield. We're in the graveyard where the Elliott family is buried. So it's going to be an adventure again. We're running through a graveyard. What we got here? We got an Elliott. Thomas.
it is. Told you. I knew it was here. I knew it was here. Here we go. Harvey and Frederick. Harvey's the one that died. Frederick was the shooter. It's crazy they have a gravestone all for the whole family when one of the sons or brothers was responsible for killing the other one. That's nuts.
Doesn't mean that he's married.
Yeah.
Alright, the marina's closed at the moment, guys. Looks like they're doing some kind of work over there. I don't know what. But we're heading over the way to the end. No diving. Breaking the law, guys. Alright guys, we found some creepy territory here. As you can see that on camera, it says private on the door there. It was pretty crazy in here. So we have heard some stories about this forest here area. Apparently what was that? Something about the that guy in the yellow trench coat that you were taking a picture of earlier, right? Isn't he supposed to be wandering around here? That one guy with the trench coat, what was that? A sailor man. I heard he was supposed to, somebody said that he haunts these woods here, or this marina area.
There's also supposed to be like a lady that haunts the hotel as well.
Yeah.
And then the sailor man is another story that some people have recently started talking about.
Alright, I think we're coming out of this area here, guys, so we'll see you back at the hotel. Alright guys, you know what time it is. We're gonna attempt to go downstairs. Hopefully nobody catches us. He kicks us out. They're like, are you crazy? There's ghosts in this building. Exactly. Alright, we're gonna meet you guys down there, I guess.
There was a homemade Ouija board involved, I recall.
I found his Ouija board, and I just threw it in the garbage. She said you can't just throw it in.
And I believe he had thrown it out, or was just gonna, like, it was in there,
Alright guys, we're in the room. I think it's nearing 1 o'clock, so we're probably gonna go downstairs into the bar area and start the investigation. I was just sitting on this bed. I heard a creak or a bump. I believe it came from the other side. We have already had a lot of activity over here in this cabinet, closet, whatever this thing is. So we got our EMF back out, and we're gonna go see if we're getting any activity over here still.
And I got pissed off the ghosts. One gone and left us. Yeah, no word of a lie, guys. We were checking it out before we turned on the camera, and that thing was like flashing in the red. And Sean was like, "I wonder why we're getting activity in here." And I'm like the ghost is trying to talk to you, bro. And then he turned on the camera, and then nothing.
Some ghosts want to be famous.
I think just
Oh, it just shut off.
Oh, yeah.
Some ghosts want to be famous. Some ghosts don't want to be okay.
Maybe it goes back.
Some ghosts don't want to be.
So we got this new app, guys, the Spirit Talker. We're gonna upload it. Turn it on. See if anybody wants to talk to us today.
My camera's glitching out too for a sec. Just did like a slow mo.
Camera gets glitching?
Yeah, it just did like a slow mo, like it was glitchy for a sec.
Let's see if the Spirit Talker will help us out here. Is there anybody or anything attached to this dresser? Please use one of our multiple equipment here to make your presence felt. Knock out the tennis ball here. Feel free. Don't worry about breaking anything. If there's something here with us today, let us know.
Come on, Harvey.
Alright guys, so we got this SLS camera kind of thing, app, and as you can tell what it does right here, you can tell with Sean, it basically points at the figure of a person. So this is the cupboard that was causing the EMF problems. Look at that. Remember, like the heat was different, or like you can tell there's a ghost right there just hanging on. I don't know if something. Yeah, let's open it. Let's see what happens if you open the other side too. So you can see there's Sean. Inside, absolutely nothing. Not getting anything. Nothing.
It's like every time we open it.
So there's Sean again. And it's something like something's attached to it, like, yeah, there it is. Right as day, like, when we open it, there's nothing. So something's attached to this thing, specifically. It's just like hugging it, and it doesn't want to let go. I don't know. We're gonna try and find the backstory on this thing, see if anybody knows anything about it. But other than that,
My video just stopped working, or it ended itself abruptly. As I was saying, Harvey Elliott, Frederick Elliott, any members of the Elliott family that still
we can knock.
We can knock?
We can knock. Alright, feel free to knock.
If there's any members of the Elliott family still here in this building, or if there's any spirits that
Ethel.
want to communicate with us, let your presence be known now. Is there anyone by the name of Ethel here?
We know the lady in white, what her name is?
No, there was not a lot of
Dark entity here.
Dark
entity here.
That's what it says.
We can knock Ethel and dark entity here. Okay.
Alright.
If you claim yourself to be a dark entity, and you are in this hotel, Let your presence be known.
Come across Elisa in our research?
Okay, guys, honestly, I was a little bit skeptical at first, and I was like, yeah. But, like,
Son.
legit, Steve's right. This thing was going off like crazy, and I figured I could flick the camera on and we could start getting it. I'm legit getting the zeros. And if you see in our previous footage from earlier in the day, we definitely had a reading over here.
So we got.
And there's nothing. There's nothing now. So this just debunks any electrical plugs, boxes. There's nothing here.
Alright, so we can knock, which there was a knock underneath the bed when you sat.
Yeah.
We got Ethel when you asked if there's an entity here. I don't know an Ethel though. The dark entity here. Lisa, which is there a Lisa in our research?
I don't know, but I know Frederick and Harvey had a sister. I don't remember.
Okay.
I feel like Lisa, it might have been Lisa or like
And then it also said son.
son, yeah.
So-
And the
owners was Edward.
yeah, and
Maria.
he actually passed away, I believe, before the incident actually happened.
Spirit.
Spirit.
So his son's
His son's spirit is
his
here.
son's spirit, yeah.
Which one now? Is it Harvey or Frederick?
Alright guys, we're stepping away from the cabinet area and we're gonna see if anybody's moved around the room. If anybody's here with us, please give us a sign. Please come over and touch this device, stand near this device, speak into the spirit box that Steve's holding. It just went off again. Now again, it could have went off because I'm getting no readings for such a long time, but I don't recall this EMF reader going off that fast. Pretty sure
Not usually,
Pretty sure we walked around outside with it on for a long time at the last one.
but
Anybody in this building, in this hotel room? Oh! I have a 10 over here. 6, 5.
This area is kind of rough because of the, when I was researching it earlier, you had the open side.
Oh, yeah.
So it's kind of rough here. Okay, I'm not getting anything right now in this spirit talker. Whatever was,
So yeah, it's definitely consistent.
maybe it's like
Definitely consistent up here.
both.
And that has to do with the open electric outlet.
So if we die, you get electrocuted. You know what?
Sue Albion.
So spirit talker said invoke.
Invoke.
Invoke electron.
Well, I believe that is our cue to go downstairs.
Anything here? Last chance before we pack it up. Since you're not getting anything on the EMF reader, maybe if I do my SLS camera, see if they get anything.
Yeah, see if it still shows something in here at all.
Alright, so we haven't had anything in a while.
Okay, this is not working for us too well right now, so I'm gonna leave it on the bed just to hear in case it does go off.
SLS camera.
Zeros. I would like to take it around the other side of the bed just to see from where that knock came from.
Alright guys, so kind of filming here. As you could see before, we had like a dancing ghost basically right at this at the front when we were getting the EMF readers.
Yeah, if you're
And now we're not getting nothing.
yeah, if you're not familiar with the SLS, it shows like a stick figure where any humanoid
Yeah.
shape should be.
So, gonna do Sean. Give you an example. There it is. And we were getting. Oh. Okay. Just a lamp. Kind of picking up on it. But we're getting something here earlier. Oh. So we're getting something here, but it's not like what it was before. I'm gonna be back up a little bit. As you can see here, we're not getting anything right now, as we were earlier, and we weren't getting anything on EMF either. So whatever was locked onto this cabinet when we walked into this room, I don't think it's here anymore. Alright, hopefully it's downstairs. We can find it down there.
Yeah, in my opinion, I believe that maybe the energy is not as strong right there, or not as present to us right now, because I think he's in a different spot of the hotel. I just heard a bit of a knock.
Somebody knocking on our door?
Over by the doorway? No, it was just a single knock. Nobody would have single knock.
It's weird that it knocked, but none of the balls rattled. Guess the balls rattled at once. Interesting.
But yeah, it's nighttime, and as we know by the story, I believe Harvey was shot at around 10 p.m. So I would assume that his spirit gets a little bit more active in the hotel after that point in time. So I think since we're not getting much action here, me and Steve are gonna head up downstairs to the bar area. And to the dining room area, which is right next to the entrance where the incident was supposed to have happened. So
hopefully everybody's out and about and nobody's down there, so we can do our thing. I'm pumped. Round 64. Should get the light bulbs. Alright guys. 2 cat balls, both working. We're gonna set them around the room. We should put one close to us. So put them in the Ouija board here. We should put one in the front there. That's very good. Got the thermal run. See it's up in here. 17.6, 18. So hovering around 16 to 19 degrees. Oh, 20 degrees in the booth around there, 19.8. Okay. Old building, guys, so obviously the airflow's not going to be the best. You can see the front door. Shoot it. Okay, 17. 22.
yeah, this is where it happened apparently, guys. This is the entranceway to the Albion. This is the front doorway.
Front down in 16, so let's go back up. Back down to 16. You look at careful. Okay, anyways, we're about between 16 and 20 degrees. Alright.
No EMF activity as of yet.
Alright, so we were gonna do this at 3 o'clock, but we might still do it at 3 o'clock in the room. But we're kind of tired right now. It's been a lot of walking today. So, we figured let's come downstairs. We'll do a weekly board session down here. So we don't have to wake up everybody at 3 a.m. Either way, we might still do one in our room.
Yeah, we're gonna get some more stuff done upstairs, in the upstairs area and in our room. We just want to get the more dangerous spots out of the way.
Danger. Love danger. Alright. Rules of the Ouija board, guys. Do never play by yourself. Rule number 1. Never entice the ghost. Rule number 2. And you know, here it goes, guys. We're about to do both. As friends we've gathered, hearts are true. Spirits near we call to you. We call to any spirits that may be possessing the ALBION Hotel. Are you with us tonight? If there's any presence here, whether it be human or demonic, let us know through this Ouija board. You can also use one of our 2 EMF readers for communication. One of our 2 cat balls that we have around the area. Harvey Elliott, if you're here today with us, please let your presence be felt. Frederick Elliott, if you're here with us today, please let your presence be felt.
I hear a little creaking and shuffling here and there, small.
Yeah. If there's any presence, spirit, demonic, angelic, we're calling angels. If there's anything present here at the ALBION, please let us know. We're here to communicate with you. Please do not be afraid.
Listen, Harvey, we know you didn't want to have to do what you had to do. We know that you just wanted to go out, have a fun time, probably spend some time with your brother.
I think you're talking about Frederick.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Either way, listen, you sons of bitches. If you're here with us today, do something.
Frederick, we know that you didn't want to have to do what you had to do.
Are you sure? I think Frederick wanted to show.
We know that you probably just wanted to spend some time with your brother. and that you didn't want to have to take his life. We also know that your presence is felt in this building, in this hotel, by other people. So all that we ask is that you let your presence be known here for us. Please give us a sign. Come and touch this green light over here. Touch one of these balls on the table. Move a chandelier. Knock a fork over. Knock on the door, the wall.
Alright guys, round one, unfortunately unsuccessful. It becomes part of the territory when you're doing this business, you know, we don't have a lot of time, you know, most of these places we just stay one night, and we're hoping to get the best we can, but sometimes the ghosts just don't want to cooperate, you know, so we're definitely going to give one more session to the Ouija board down here, and we're also going to implement a new app that we have, the Spirit Talker. We're hoping to kind of get some communication from that. So we paid for this app. It's called Spirit Talker. We picked it up off of another paranormal investigation group that we checked out a little while ago. So we're gonna try and implement this thing and the Ouija board. I'll start up the Ouija board, ask questions. If the planchette moves, or if this thing speaks, maybe we can try that route. Try and mix both of them together. So hopefully we get something out of that. Still got the balls up, they're both working, and then power off. We got the EMF readers. Before we start this up, I'll do one more shot with the gun. We're banking on temp to be between 16 and 20 around the room. See if there's any hot spots and cold spots. Okay. Fluctuating between 16 and 20. So, okay. Functioning there. One more go. Here we go. As friends we've gathered, hearts are true. Spirits near we call to you. Is there anybody in the ALBION Hotel that would like to communicate with us today? Please make your presence felt. If any member of the Elliott family is here with us today, please make your presence felt. Keep hearing a little tick over there.
No, not here.
No, not here.
That was right after you said that too.
So, the Elliott family is not here. So who is...
Or you mean, was it the tick that's not here? You said I hear a tick over here. I said no, not here.
Yeah. You're right. Alright. Am I speaking with one of the members of the Elliott family? Please don't be shy. We have plenty of equipment around. Use any of them as you can. Is there a spirit here that is demonic? Who is the lady in white?
Tattoos.
Tattoos. You got tattoos.
I do, and one of them is a cross.
Are you angry with Sean's tattoos? Are you mad that he has a cross tattooed on his hand? There's some banging behind you. Is that you or just
I didn't.
devil? Dude.
I didn't hear anything. I didn't move either.
Well, the devil just came right after I said I hear some banging behind you. Alright, so the devil is here with us today. If you are the devil, make something move. Make a noise.
We will touch you.
We will touch you.
That sounds like a warning. Go ahead.
I'm waiting. Are you all talks? Because I don't feel anything. Come on. Don't be shy now, devil. I still keep it tickled.
Yeah, and that's where I heard the creaking and the shuffling come from that direction.
Is there anybody here other than the devil? Is there any more spirits here? You're better off.
Yeah, both of them are off.
Okay. Check the temp again. Ooh. You're very good for that. You wanted to read your lesson. What it was before. The rest of the area is still.
Portal.
Portal. I was just talking about the mirrors.
Yeah.
That they're not like. Even though they got.
They're not across from each other in this room, but you know which room they are across from each other in?
In our room. Is there a portal in our room? Or were you talking about when I was saying that there's no portal down here, even though there's 4 mirrors and none of them are intersecting with one another? I feel you're toying with me. So I'm gonna ask one more time. What is your name?
Pilot.
A pilot. Yeah, think. Was there a pilot in the family?
Hello all.
Hello. Well, hello.
I don't remember hearing anything about a pilot.
You know what? Was it? I think one of the soldiers that passed away was a pilot.
The fuck was that? That was not any of our EMF readers. They're on screen. Spirit box was on the table. It didn't make a noise. That came from the bar area.
Yeah. So we have hello all, and then we had a noise come from the back. All right. Hello.
The fuck?
hope the camera's catching it. Who are you? Please make one of our devices go off. Or speak in our spirit talker here. Are you still? Okay, now I heard talking. Are you still with us?
Emma.
Emma, are you the one that's making the noise in the other room? What was that noise that you were making in the other room? I hear shuffling. Emma, are you still with us? Alright guys, last chance. If there's anybody else that wants to make their presence felt, this is your last chance. Is there anybody else here with us today? Other than Emma, the pilot, and the devil. But well, when the devil makes an appearance, you got some good stuff going on. Alright, last chance. Is there anybody else here with us today? I'm calling for Harvey Elliott or Frederick Elliott. Okay, one of our lakeside.
Deep.
Deep. Deep what? I'm trying to think of something. The sailor. Did the sailor die in the water? That might be a stretch, but you know, it was funny because that guy was, when we were talking to that fisherman, he was saying like he loves it over here because it's deeper water.
Mm-hmm.
Were you with us while we were talking to the fisherman? Is that why you brought up deep?
We're enjoying this.
Wow.
Well, I'm glad you're enjoying this. We're enjoying this also.
We would enjoy it more if you made your presence known.
Well, I think they made it felt. I mean, we got some weird noise over there. We got a whole bunch of stuff corresponding with questions we're asking. We got little small ticks and tacks.
Yeah, I'd like to see a ball move. Or an EMF reading at least.
Alright, so we'll say goodbye for now. And, goodbye. Yeah, we'll kind of take a walk around, see if we can pick up anything. Especially trying to figure out what that beeping is. Well, there's probably some...
Jess.
Jess. Well, it's a little too late now, Jess. Okay. We'll resume this upstairs. Yeah, so we'll see if we can figure out what all that beeping is. The door is under 16 right now. are we at? Someone's awake or... Other than that, like, the temp is pretty consistent. I'm gonna try. I don't know what that noise is. Well, I think that was pretty good. That was pretty crazy. We got some stuff. Definitely some stuff that corresponded with our questions. We got some weird beeping noises over there, which I couldn't figure out what they were. This area over here has some like you can almost feel like feet shuffling. I could hear like little ticks on the window. Now it is a bit windy outside, so that could be the ticks on the window, but the feet shuffling was kind of weird. We did hear a bang over here a couple times. And then, of course, the big one for the day, which when I said, I feel like there's a noise coming behind you, Sean, and then the spirit talker is like, devil. I'm like, fuck. So, there you have it, guys. There's another bang upstairs.
Well, that's where we're heading next.
Alright guys, we're back in our room where we've had some action throughout the day. And speak of the devil. What was that? Alright, so no more waiting. We heard some noises coming outside. We have a patio here, but there was nobody out there. I thought maybe someone was outside smoking, but weird noise there, so we got some action. So we're gonna get this started. Again, we got 2 EMF readers. We're gonna be looking at one. Sean's gonna be looking at the other. Ouija board. We're gonna go with the spirit talker because it was really good downstairs. We got motion detectors. Basically, anything from here and out is motion detected. The light is up there. If I see it going off, I'll let you know. Alright. As friends we've gathered, hearts are true. Spirits near, we call to you. Alright. Is there any presence, good or evil, that is in our room today? Is there any demonic spirits here with us tonight? Please use any of our equipment here. We have motion detectors, we have EMF readers, spirit talker, Ouija board, cat balls, everything. So, if there's anybody here today, use any of this equipment that we have to make your presence felt.
We're listening.
Okay, they're listening. All right.
Mm-hmm.
So what do we ask? What is your
Buried.
name? Buried. You went to the graveyard this morning to see the Elliot family?
I will flash the lights.
Do it. I dare you.
What? Okay. Are you playing games with us again? Or maybe he's not going to flash the lights in our room. Maybe somewhere else. Who are you? What is your name?
Below.
Below. Below. Oh. He's going to flash the lights below. Okay. Why would you flash the lights below and not up here? Is there another note? I don't love it. I can't bring it up. What is your name? Are you Harvey? Frederick Elliot? We're here to speak and communicate with Harvey or Frederick Elliot. We want to know the truth about that night. Are you still here with us? Okay, I just heard footsteps coming in from the bathroom.
Buried.
Buried. We know you're buried. That's twice he said it. His ab's never done that.
Myself.
Buried. Oh, you're buried. I was gonna say buried myself. Crazy. It'd be impressive, but it'd be crazy. So you're buried.
Chairs.
Chairs. Lots of chairs here. They came from her bathroom. I don't know if the camera's picking that up, but there's a lot of noise from her bathroom. Are you still here with us? Are you buried under the ALBION? Are you still here with us? What is your name? I want. Oh, this.
Gladys.
Oh, her name is Gladys. Alright, Gladys. Hello. Are you part of the Elliot family? Are you married to one of the kids? Were you a cousin, an aunt? Do you have any relationships with the Elliot family?
Elijah.
Elijah. So we got Gladys, we have Elijah. Did you not know any of the two names? I don't even think those names were on the memorial plaque, so. Alright, so we have two ghosts here with us, Elijah and Gladys. There you go.
Harriet.
And Harriet.
There's so many names, and we got 2 or 3 names in the session downstairs too.
Dude, the light just flashed.
Holy.
Your light. Just like a little flicker. Alright, so let's get back to this. Harriet Elijah Glass. Are you guys here with us tonight? Make your presence felt by touching any of our equipment. We do have motion detectors from this side and on in the room. And we will know if you pass them.
Chairs.
Again, chairs.
That's the third time I heard like a knock
Yeah,
over there.
it sounds like a chair kind of moving across the floor. Alright? So, that's enough. That would be it. What is that?
Suffer.
Suffer? Are you suffering?
I died.
You died. Who killed you?
Jail.
Jail. It was spelled differently, but it sounded like jail. So Frederick went to jail. It was like repeated fucking noise of it. Alright. Frederick, is that you? We're talking to Frederick again. Please. Try moving any piece of the equipment that we have here. We'd like to get something here, any kind of evidence that you're here, other than the blatant noise that you're making in the bathroom apparently. Is anything? Tennis balls, light balls, motion detectors.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Alright. I guess we're waiting. Let's see what he does.
My arms.
He's gonna move something with his arms. Whether it's a motion detector or EMF readers. Tennis balls, light bulbs, anything. Make something move.
Oh, fuck! Oh, shit. Holy fuck, that scared the shit out of me. Usually I don't jump like that, but it's because it was right fucking beside me.
And our thing on that. I don't know if that was loud people.
Oh, fuck.
Alright. So Frederick.
What was the last thing it said?
My arms.
And then it said absolutely it'll move it or something, right?
I said move something and it said absolutely. Alright, Frederick, was that you that moved our light ball? Or cat ball here? Was that Harvey? Was that one of Harriet, Elijah, or Gladys that moved the cat ball?
It's not just me.
It's not just. So there's multiple spirits here. Are you all stuck here? Are you free to roam around? Can you leave this place? Is something keeping you here? Why are you here? I'm like, I have no feeling on the Ouija board. But just like the corresponding answers that we're getting, pretty crazy. Alright, last chance. If you have a message that you want to relay to us, this is your chance. Is it
Gloria.
Gloria? We got that name downstairs too. Don't know if she's up here with us. Alright, so we have a party going. They said room 4 is haunted? I think so. Room 1. Alright. If any of the spirits that are here with us right now have anything they want to say, this is your last chance. Did you hear that? What the fuck was that? You're making a lot of noises, but we want to hear what you have to say. If there's anything that you have to say, now is the time. The time is. It's like 2:50. We're almost like 3 o'clock witching hour right now. There's lots of crazy shit going on in the room. Last chance, guys. We're about to say goodbye. So if you have anything more to say, please let us know.
Investigate.
We are investigating. This is why we're here. We are investigators. Paranormal investigators. And we want to know your story. Is there anything you want to tell us investigators? Alright, guys. I think this is it. Where's it?
Body.
Body. Investigate body. Investigate body. Until then,
Back.
back. You're back, or I'm pulling the planchette back. That's crazy. Bye. Alright. Well, that was a lot of crazy shit. What's fucking in the bathroom? First, sounded like a fucking raccoon was living in. I feel like we got some good footage. We got some good shots. But we are gonna pack it in probably.
New day.
Overall, man, this fucking place was pretty crazy. Lots of noises, lots of banging, fucking dresser doors opening up, fucking cat balls falling off the fucking ledge. But the spirit talker, also a new piece of equipment on the arsenal, and it was awesome. Big help on that. And yeah, so every episode we're planning on being bigger and better, guys. So hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If anything else happens during the night, we will definitely record it.
If I wake up and somebody's at the edge of the bed,
Yes.
you'll hear about
Who knows? Maybe we won't get any sleep tonight.
it. Don't say that. I need some sleep.
Alright, guys. Peace out.